Hey, this is Craig B. Cards here. As you probably have heard, Major League Baseball fans in the last, I think it was 2 days ago now, Ryan Sandberg passed away from cancer. Wow, man, tough, tough. Didn't really hit me the night that I woke up, and my wife told me about it because I'd been working for a while, but it kind of hit me last night. Just looking through some Sandberg cards here. Just kind of wanted to look through some cards here. This is a PSA 10. This is Stadium Club. I went through each kind of one of like my tubs that have different brands and stuff. And this was a PSA 10 that Dave Durango sent to me. So yeah, I'd heard on a social media post that my wife had also told me about that he had said that he was now focusing on, this is a couple weeks ago, focused on spending time with his family and friends. And his cancer came back actually pretty quick, so you kind of assumed the worst, unfortunately. This is, I think, the first ever graded card I got that had Sandberg on it, and there's other players on it. 87 Sports Flick Chicago Cubs team previews. So I'm just drinking a Dr. Pepper, zero sugar, strawberries, or something or another. But yeah, it's I always thought he would live to be 90, and that by the time that it was his time, that I'd be so old that I wouldn't even know anymore. Wearing my Sandberg jersey today. It's hotter than a bugger, but sweating bullets, but still wanted to wear his jersey today. This is one from what is this, Leaf or Panini or whatever. I went through all the tubs and didn't like necessarily get the best cards, but this is just kind of one that's more of like a kid's card, and that's just kind of when I was a Cubs fan and when Sandberg played, and kind of reminded me of like being a child. So I think I got this one from Dallas Foster a couple years back. Amazing card. The Clearly Authentic out of 25, number 14. Love this card. I don't know, the back's just as cool as the front. So this is one of my favorite cards. Yeah, so hold on. Been watching like the interviews of former people that he played with. Sutcliffe was a good one. I guess they lived on the same block and would drive to the game and back together. Sandberg, hold on, let me grab another stack here. This is from Mr. T. You remember this one recently. My first ever booklet. I technically pulled a booklet on a break one time, but it wasn't an autograph or numbered or jersey or anything, but technically it was a booklet. But this is the first real booklet I've ever had. But him and Sutcliffe would drive back and forth, and Sutcliffe said Sandberg would see like a Little League practice and stop off and throw batting practice and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. Here's this is a Jay's potato chips. You see the size of this. I got it. I don't want to bang up the holder because I don't want to have to pay to replace the holder. PSA 10, 1986 Jay's potato chips. Had this for a long time. It's a pretty cool card. It's just as this is a normal size one. So I've had this one forever. So yeah, I still got to see the Sean Dunston. I saw Dunston play for Iowa, AAA Iowa in person. So I wanted to see the Dunston interview they did with him. This is just a set of cards that I had. This is kind of weird because this one's with Chase Utley. I pulled an Utley autograph not too long ago, but when he was the manager of the Phillies, Utley was kind of a dick to him. So I kind of don't like Utley from that. So this is a 3-card set. Here's Dan Ugla. And then the last one is the best, I think the best one out of it, the one with Bill Mazeroski. So that was a cool set that I had. Let me put that back. I organize the ones, the same ones. Sometimes they're numbered and then the non-numbered. I put them in little team bags to keep them separated. So let me put those back in the team bags here. What else do we have here? We're running almost done here. So yeah, I just wanted to look through some cards. Forgot to pull out his Topps rookie. Here's some Fleer. I've always loved this Hitting Machine card. Hitting Machine is one of the best inserts from that era back then. Fleer Ultra. Speaking of Ultra, Mr. T's talking about Ultra. You know, he sends me way too amazing packages. I wish he wouldn't. But we're talking about doing. I'm still doing Sandberg September, but he had mentioned something about Ultra, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be the highlight of it. And then here is, it's just a PSA 8. It was never really that big on grading. By the time I, realized grading this and that, prices had gotten a little out of control, and I was just more focused on getting like rarer cards. And so that's from Fleer. Almost done here. So yeah, it sucks. Your childhood and adult sports hero passes away. Still going to be Sandberg oriented on the channel. Actually, it's more significant now. Here is his Donruss rookie, off-centered there, but. And then this is one of my favorite cards Mr. T sent me also. We also have that booklet, but this is the 89 Donruss. Just like Topps puts in old cards and stuff, this was the Recollection collection, Sandberg autograph. And it's 6 out of 10. So that's pretty, one of my favorite. This was my favorite card for a long time after I got it from him. But that's it. Just a great player, even better person than a player. Just weird. Never got to meet him in person. And, the wife had said, I'm sorry, never got to meet him. It would have been like an autograph show or something, or a game maybe. But, and that's fine. Because, if I wasn't meant to meet him, that wasn't, the relationship I would have had. Because I just would have met him, I would have been another person. But just as my childhood. So, it's a 1991 season schedule. So, tonight, I'm going to sit back, hopefully have an old style. Celebrate Ryne Sandberg. Take a drink. Best player I've ever seen play. Either on, it was on TV for the most part, or in person. My favorite player of all time. Excuse me, went down the wrong windpipe there. So, just wanted to do just a quick video, acknowledging what had happened. And this is a Sandberg channel. I'm not trying to get any attention to myself. Just wanted to look through some of his cards. Gonna also do some more cards I picked up at Walmart and Target here. So thank you very much for watching. We're still gonna do Sandberg September. It'll just be like a tribute, and just kind of a side note on that. There was some random stuff I had picked up for Sandberg September that I already did the video on. So if it doesn't come off, anything about him, passing away and that's just, I did the video a couple weeks back just so I could put the stuff away and organize it. I didn't want it sitting around for months. So anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later.